Hello and welcome to Pilates. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start on our hands and our knees, and we're going to wake up that spine a little bit. So let's do a couple cat and cow stretches, chin to chest, exhale out. Inhale, head up, tail up. Exhale and hold. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale. Exhale, head up, tail up. From our tabletop position, abs are going to be drawn in towards the spine, going into our bird dog. Make sure that that low back isn't scooping down. So push the low back up towards the ceiling and switch. Holding for 4, 3, 2, and switch. And switch. Let's go into child's pose. Exhaling out. Big toes are touching, knees are separated. All right, we're going to go back into that tabletop position. And we're going to bring our knees straight up without leaning onto the other side. So you can call them fire hydrants if you want to, lifting that knee up and bringing it back down. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and hold on 8. From 8, you're going to make little circles. One direction and opposite way. Try to keep that other hip stacked over the knee. And good. All right, other side, same thing. Bringing that knee up and down without leaning on that opposite knee. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and hold it up on 8 and little circles. And opposite way. Excellent, good. All right, let's go ahead and have a seat. Bring those legs out in front of us. We're getting ready to go into our Pilates roll up, but let's go ahead and do a little forward flexion, exhaling out. All right, if you have a really curvy spine, putting a little extra cushion underneath the small of the back will help with this into our Pilates roll up. So we're keeping the heels into the ground. Everything is very smooth. So we're going to try not to fall out of this pose. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, curl down for 4, 3, 2, 1. In the down position, I just still want you to think about the rib cage pulling in together. Exhale out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Dive down towards those toes. Exhale out. And again, inhale. Exhale, curl down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale, lifting up. 2, 3, 4. Remember, you can grab onto those thighs if you need to help yourself come up or bend those knees. Making it a little bit harder. Breath comes in. Back is now flat. Okay, so I'm not curling the spine. When I can't hold that any longer, then I curl down. Breath comes in. Come up with a flat spine. And then curl up. Exhale, coming down. Again, inhale. Flat back. Curl all the way back down. All right, we're going to stay here. Just do a nice little stretch. Going into our double leg stretch. So we lift the head and the shoulders up. We're going to do a little pulse. Pulse on the right leg and switch. And again, pulse, pulse and switch. Pulse, pulse and switch. Pulse, 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 pulse. Now we're going to have both legs off the ground. Switch, 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 and singles. So you can tell that I'm really trying to exhale out as I'm breathing in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a little break. Good. All right, we're going to pull the right knee in towards the right shoulder. Extend that left leg out. and switch. Pull the other knee in, extend the other leg out. Preparing for bicycles. So now we're going to lift the head and the shoulder up off the ground. Abs are always pulled in. My right knee is in. My left leg is active and it's over the ground, hovering over the ground. And switch, 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 switch. Keep that going. All right, so now lift the head and shoulders up a little bit higher. Fingertips are going to come to the front of the head and add a little twist, twist. So these are not super fast. I'm trying to get rotation in that upper thoracic spine. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a little break. All right, I like to go from muscle group to muscle group. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna bend the knees, hands are flat on the ground. Chin is tucked in a little bit, so I don't want your chin to be jetting up towards the ceiling. All right, so pretend like you have a tennis ball or something that you're trying to hold from your chin to your chest. All right, arms are active and down. I should be able to touch the heels of my feet. I'm going to slowly start to lift the tailbone up, the low back, the mid back, and I'm really squeezing my bottom. My knees are trying to touch the wall. Okay, so we're really trying to strengthen the glutes. Coming down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up, 2, 3, and hold. Squeeze the bottom. And coming down, 2, 3, 4, up, 2, 3, hold, active squeeze in those glutes, coming back down, okay? We're gonna do a total of 8. If you can, right leg for 4, left leg for 4, or do both. Okay, extend your left leg out, lifting up, squeeze, hips are the same height, and coming back down, that's 1. Lift up, 2, lift up, 3, one more time, lift up, 4, back down and switch. Other leg, lift up, there's 1, lift up, there's 2, lift up, 3, last one, lift up, and 4. Excellent. Let's pull both knees in towards us. Extend them up towards the ceiling, still pull them towards us. All right, hands are going to be by our side and we're going to go into a little tail lift. So we're going to lift the bottom up and down. Okay. If you need to use your hands, that's fine. All right, so we're going to do 1 tail lift, scissor kick, 1, 2, 3, 4. Tail lift, scissor kick, 1, 2, 3, 4. Option, arms reach up, head is reaching up, tail lift, 1, 2, 3, 4. Tail lift, 1, 2, 3, 4. Tail lift, scissor, 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one, tail lift and scissor, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Excellent. Legs are down, arms are up over the head. Legs are out, arms are out. Going into starfish. First option, barely lifting and just trying to cross your body as you're reaching towards that leg. Next option, you're coming all the way up or whatever you can into that boat position and back down. Okay, we're gonna do 8 of these. Ready and begin. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Excellent. Arms are by our side, and now we're going to lift those legs up towards the ceiling again. If your hamstrings are really tight and you need to bend those knees, that's fine, all right? Arms are now going to be at shoulder height. We're slowly going to let those legs go to one side. I'm not trying to touch the ground, but I'm trying to keep my opposite shoulder down, back to center, all the way over to the other side, and back to center, right? Side to side. So remember that tail lift with those scissors? Let's go ahead and do that. So we go back to center, we go tail lift, 1, 2, 3, 4, back to center, side to side. Back to center, tail lift, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna go side to side. How do we make this a little more challenging? Arms are by our side, head is lifted. Tail lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, side to side. So you don't have that anchor, it makes it a little harder. Tail lift, scissor. 1, 2, 3, 4, side to side. Last one. Excellent job. All right, pull the knees to the chest, curl yourself on all the way back up. Okay, we're gonna do one boat pose, and then we're gonna flip it over into a plank position. Okay, so in our boat position, I'll go from the side again. We really wanna try to draw in with those abs. So we don't wanna do, it's called a bread loaf, which we push out with those abs. We're drawing in with our deepest layer, the transverse abdominis. So we're lifting the legs up, shoulders are away from the ears, and let's warm up that boat. Right, left, and then both. Again, right, left, and both. You can take the hands off the ground if you can. Right, left, and both. Single, single, double, or all doubles for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cross those ankles, relax forward. All right, we're gonna put the boat together and the Pilates roll up together, and this is called our teaser prep. So we can start with our feet flat on the ground. We're gonna curl down one vertebrae at a time, and then we come up one vertebrae at a time, and you can use your hands if you need to, okay? If you're able to, legs are lifted, arms are lifted, breath comes in, curl down for 4, 3, 2, 1. As our arms reach over our head, you're still using those abdominals. Don't let your rib cage flare. Exhale, hold that boat. Single, single, and double. Curl down, teaser prep for 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up, 2, 3, hold, single, single, and double. One more time, curl down, 2, 3, 4, lift up, 2, 3, again, single, single, and double. Excellent. Cross those ankles, relax forward. Warming up that shoulder joint a little bit. Arms are gonna be right by our sides. I'm gonna face you for this one. I'm gonna lift my bottom up off the ground, and I'm rocking forward, okay? So I'm lifting up. I'm waking up the serratus anterior, lifting my bottom up and down. One more time. All right, if you can, legs are extended out. This is called the L sit, and you're gonna try to lift your bottom up and down. If you can, you lift your legs. Ready? Here we go. Lifting for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax, that's hard. All right, and one more time. Ready? And lift, holding for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. All right, let's go ahead and we're gonna flip it on over. We're gonna put the backs of our fingers together and let's stretch out those wrists. All right. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start in a plank position. Now remember, anything I do on my toes, I can drop to my knees. Anything I do on my hands, I can drop to my forearms, right? So listen to your body, that's really important. Going into core work. So we know that it's great to have a strong abdominals. It's great to have a strong low back, but those two need to learn how to work together. It doesn't do us a lot of good. So let's go ahead and get into that plank position, working our core. My feet are together. My bottom is squeezed. My upper back is rounded a little bit. I'm kind of pushing into the mat. Nice strong plank position. I can also be on my knees. I can also be on my forearm. Okay. Lifting your right arm up into a side plank. Once again, I can be on my knee. Shoulder is stacked over the wrist. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Back into that plank. Other side. Keeping those hips lifted. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Back into that plank. And again, lifting up. Hold for 4, 3, 2. This is our side plank. And last one. Here we go. Holding for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back into our plank and take a little break. All right, we're gonna add a little rotation now. So we're gonna go into that side plank. So from that side plank position, I'm going to keep my hips stacked, so I'm not twisting my hips. I'm looking down underneath that armpit. Exhale out. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Inhale. Don't let your hips twist. Exhale. Inhale. One more time. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Great job. Okay, so our hips were stacked the whole time. Now we are going to rotate. So now our belly is going to point towards the ground on the same side. All right, ready? Here we go. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. One more time. Exhale and inhale. Wonderful. All right, let's transfer to the other side. I will show you an optional level for this one, okay? So our shoulders once again stacked over the wrist, and now we've got a cup of tea on our hip and we don't want to spill it, which means I'm not rotating. So I'm diving down towards that armpit. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So trying to get a lot of mobility in that upper spine and relax, okay? All right, so we're gonna do that again, but now we're twisting. Now, if you wanna up it a little bit, which you really should do on both sides, but you're gonna end up lifting that bottom leg, all right? So I'm going to kick through with that bottom leg. I'm looking down and under, kicking it up, exhaling out. Good, bringing it through, exhale, bringing it through, exhale, bringing it through, keeping that shoulder stacked over the wrist. That's the hardest part. And relax. Nice work. Rotate those ankles around. Wrists around. All right, let's go ahead and stretch out those obliques and those intercostals a little bit. We're nearing the end of our video. We're gonna go ahead and cross those ankles. We're gonna reach up and exhale out. Inhale and exhale. And again, breath comes in, exhale. From this position, start to slightly twist, looking down towards your mat. And inhale, exhale, and slightly start to twist. Excellent. Back into center, okay? We're gonna go ahead and relax the shoulders down. We're gonna go ahead and do a little range of motion in that neck. Look over towards the shoulder, exhaling out. Inhale, center. Exhale to the other side. Good. I'm back to center. And we're slowly gonna let that ear drop down to the shoulder and then slightly look up towards the ceiling. Head goes over to the other side. Getting a nice stretch in the neck, and then slowly looking up. We know that 90% of headaches are tension headaches, right? And a lot of times that's just from really tight sternocleidomastoid process and traps, so that's what we're stretching out. And relax. Take a breath in. Interlace those fingers, exhaling out. And again, breath comes in. And exhaling out. All right, nice job everyone. Have a great day.